So a couple people have asked me to speak about the pokerogue situation, and I don't know, man, I'm tired. For those of you who don't know, Pokerogue was a free browser game that came out, I think, sometime in March. It was basically a Pokemon roguelike, and it is great. It is one of the best Pokemon experiences I have ever had. Like, yeah, better than a lot of what Nintendo has done recently. So it consumed my life for a couple weeks, and then the main developer turned out to be a huge fucking transphobe. And then they quit developing the game. And the reason why people have asked me to speak about this is I want to know if it's okay to play it or not. And I think it's a little weird that we are asking that question, and I'll tell you why. In general, when we ask people to not do something for the sake of social justice, we're looking at impact, right? Like, if you are not buying Hogwarts Legacy, you are not giving money to J.K. Rowling, who is a transphobe and donates to transphobic causes. If you are not calling the Overwatch character Cole Cassidy by his old name, you are actively trying to make that game fade more out of the public vernacular, so as to not trigger the many victims that have come out of these Blizzard lawsuits. And yes, each individual's contribution is small, but the whole point is that a whole bunch of small contributions make a big difference. Now, here's the thing about pokerogue. The creator cannot make money, like, explicitly. If he ever tried, the Nintendo ninjas would come after him. The creator is paying all server costs out of his own pocket. And outside of the Pokerogue Discord, which, is kind of a cesspool right now, the creator is not using Pokerogue to spew transphobic hate onto the internet. At which point, if you stop playing Pokerogue, I understand if it makes you feel scummy to play it because, you may be part of the LGBTQ community and playing something made by a transphobe may not sit right with you. But in terms of overall impact, what you are doing by playing the game is making a transphobe spend his personal money so you could have a good time, which seems like a pretty good revenge if you are part of the LGBTQ community, right? Not to mention, the code's already been scrubbed and uploaded onto a mirror that is not owned by the creator, and it is always ethical to steal from transphobes. So do I think you are producing any impact by not playing Pokerogue? I don't think you are. I think it's a perfectly good choice if that's your personal choice, but I don't think that we need to boycott it because there's nothing to boycott. Nothing's being sold. And we're not doing this stuff just to get, leftist points. We're doing this because we're trying to make a difference. That being said, like I said, I already lost a good chunk of my life to it. I'm gonna move on to something else. I mean, I already got Hades 2 to play, and that shit is stupid and sexy and queer. Plus, Neurodiver just came out, Athenian Rhapsody, and there's that weird Final Fantasy XIV inspired bullet hell. There's a new build for Mega Man X Corrupted. Akuma's coming out for Street Fighter 6. I mean, God, I have a backlog, guys. I have a backlog.